Hey there, future scientists! Welcome back to the channel where chemistry becomes clear and exciting. Today, we're taking a closer look, literally, at the building blocks of matter. We'll be talking about atoms, elements, subatomic particles, isotopes, and even some cool stuff about radioactivity. Let's jump right in! Everything around you, your books, your phone, even you, is made of tiny particles called atoms. An atom is the smallest unit of an element that still keeps the properties of that element. Think of an atom like a mini solar system. In the center is the nucleus, and orbiting around it are smaller particles, kind of like planets orbiting the sun. Now let's break down the atom into even smaller parts, called subatomic particles. There are three main ones you should know. Protons are positively charged, have a relative mass of 1, and live in the nucleus. Neutrons have no charge, they're neutral, and also live in the nucleus with a relative mass of 1. Together, these particles are called nucleons. Electrons are negatively charged and zoom around the nucleus in orbits or energy levels. Their mass is significantly less than protons or neutrons. Now let's talk about how electrons are arranged. This is called the electronic configuration. Electrons occupy specific energy levels or shells around the nucleus. Each shell can hold a maximum number of electrons. The first shell holds up to 2 electrons, the second shell, up to 8 electrons, the third shell can hold up to 18 electrons, but only holds up to 8 electrons for the first 20 elements. The fourth shell starts filling after the third shell. The shells fill up starting with the one closest to the nucleus. For example, magnesium has an atomic number of 12, so it has 12 electrons. First shell, 2 electrons, second shell, 8 electrons, and third shell, 2 electrons. Its electronic configuration is therefore 2, 8, 2. The number of electrons in the outermost shell, the valence shell, determines how the atom reacts chemically. For example, sodium has only one valence electron, which determines its reactions as a metal. Next up, atomic number and mass number. These numbers tell us a lot about an atom. Atomic number is the number of protons in an atom. It also equals the number of electrons in a neutral atom. Mass number is the total number of protons and neutrons in the nucleus. For example, carbon has 6 protons and 6 neutrons. Its atomic number is 6 and its mass number is 12. Now what exactly is an element? An element is a pure substance made of only one kind of atom. All atoms in an element have the same number of protons. There are over 100 known elements, each with its own atomic number, name, and symbol. They are all laid out in the periodic table of elements. Sometimes atoms of the same element can have different numbers of neutrons. These are called isotopes. Hydrogen has 3 isotopes. Protium, 1 proton, 0 neutrons. Deuterium, 1 proton, 1 neutron. And tritium, 1 proton, 2 neutrons. All 3 are atoms of hydrogen because they have the same number of protons, but they have different mass numbers because of the neutrons. Isotopes of an element have the same chemical properties because they have the same number of electrons. They, however, differ slightly in physical properties because of their difference in mass. Let's look at a few more examples of isotopes in nature and science. Carbon-12 and carbon-14, with C14 used in carbon dating. Iodine-131 used in treating thyroid issues, and uranium-235 used as nuclear fuel. Some isotopes are unstable and give off radiation. These are called radioactive isotopes or radioisotopes. Radioactive isotopes are super useful in science and medicine. Here are a few ways they're used. Carbon-14 is used in carbon dating to determine the age of fossils. Cobalt-60 is used in radiotherapy to kill cancer cells. Technetium-99m is used in medical imaging to scan organs. And uranium-235 is used in nuclear reactors to generate electricity. So to wrap it all up, atoms are the building blocks of matter. They contain subatomic particles, protons, neutrons, and electrons. Atomic number tells you the number of protons, while mass number is protons plus neutrons. Elements are made up of only one kind of atom. Isotopes have different numbers of neutrons. And radioactive isotopes are powerful tools in science and medicine. If this video helped you understand atoms and isotopes better, be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Got questions? Drop them in the comments. We'd love to help.